Your gender is reversed. What's the first thing you do? I panic because now all of my IDs and passports will now be different from myself, and I am stuck in a country which I do not have legal visa to stay in because my passport is no longer mine. I will be considered an alien, but the government cannot send me back. Perhaps by chance I will be in the news, reported as a time traveler, magic, or some other kind of supernatural phenomenon that brought a human being onto this world. Worst case scenario, I would be locked up in an obscure lab where scientists would investigate the origins of me. Maybe they will find that my DNA is extremely similar to my past self and make a conclusion that defies science. I turned into the opposite gender. Or I would never to be seen again, with the scientists searching for longer and longer. My mental health will deteriorate and maybe die. Maybe reporters will flood me in the first few days, but the news will die out and I will finally be at peace, but with none of my past family or friends. But now, I'ma check out my brand new genitals. Everyone is talking about the after. No one's considering that this transformation might be some American Werewolf in London bullshit. Imagine your dick slowly receding into your pelvis and your fucking taint ripping open. Or imagine your vag caving in and sealing shut, pushing out all those nerves out in the front like a goddamn push pop. Guys having their guts pushed around to accommodate for the female reproductive system. Women feeling like they're going to blow their ovaries out of their asses. Not to mention all the muscular and hormonal repercussions. Yeah, no thanks. I'll stick with my junk. All the humor aside, you know what you'd do pretty damn fast? Get to a doctor and say, "Get me back to what I am." And if the doctor said, "But you're a completely normal, healthy man or woman, why would you want to change that?" You'd say, "Because I know what I am inside." It makes me think sympathetically of my trans friend who has long had a hard time of it. Maybe those who like to say that trans people are mentally ill, perverted, etc. would care to think about that too. Okay, back to the funny stuff. Worry if my pets recognize me? P a message in the snow, in cursive. It may take all day, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Go shirtless. Get fitted for a nice suit. Be baffled about dick and balls physics in pants. Find out if I can think of nothing for extended periods of time. See if I can take a sweater or shirt off by grabbing from the back of my neck. Party hard at a gay bar and make lots of friends. Stay out as long as I want and not worry as much. Enjoy the boost of testosterone that makes lifting things easier. See if I look more like my brother. Find out if climbing things is easier. See if I can jump higher. Say fuck it and do the thing, because if you do something stupid once, it's because you're a guy. Try not to crush my nuts. Make recordings of some songs that desperately need a male version because they would sound better, if my voice isn't terrible. Set fire to all of my bras. Considering I'm currently on my period and having cramps from hell, I probably start by celebrating that shit is over a couple of days early. Then immediately go see if my boyfriend had been similarly switched. If he has, have sex. If he hasn't, masturbate and pray that tomorrow I wake up in my own body because of certain frustrations aside, I'm a woman and don't want to be in a man's body. Also, if I'm stuck like that, my long-term relationship is over because my man isn't bi and that would break my heart. Oh, and I go for a run without have to double up on sports bras, and even go at night without bringing my pepper spray. That sounds like fun. Shopping spree for all the clothes I've always said I would buy. Fancy shirts and ties and vests. And get a hat. As a man, I feel I could totally pull off a hat. Clothes to fit without hips and boobs in the way would be awesome. Join a gym and celebrate the fact I could buff up like nobody's business. And with a set of balls, I'd change my profession and go into carpentry and pick my guitar back up, walking away from office politics forever. Yes, nothing is stopping me from doing any of these things as a woman, but I'd totally use the excuse to change my life. Go out for dinner with significant other and do not order fries because I'm watching my weight and then eat all their fries. Well, immediately undress and probably do some of the weird helicopter penis things and other dance things all guys seem to do, then pee standing up. Later, go for a run outside with my shirt off and enjoy not getting harassed. Send every motherfucking guy that's ever sent me an unsolicited dick pic a ton of pics. Just pics of my dick everywhere. Just beautiful pics of my dick in a tree or by the sea and all over the world, alive and free. Yes, that's right. That's my new dick you see. Everyone is talking about sex, but I would just want to see the sociological implications. You hear trans individuals talking about how differently they get treated by others post-op, so I'd take that opportunity to see how differently I'm treated in the public sphere as a woman instead of as a man. To all the guys saying they'd masturbate, if you're like most women, you are probably about to find out how awesome multiple orgasms are. To all the guys saying they'd have sex, I hope your partner is a giving one. Otherwise, you're probably going to find out how frustrating it is getting close to completion, only for your partner to finish without you. And also how creepy it can be to look for a partner if you don't have one already. My better half says she'd write her name in the snow. As for me, I'd be pissed that I can't write my own name in the snow anymore. Pun intended. Presumably, I'd have to relearn how to do basic things like running and jumping. So I'd masturbate, then get dressed and go run around a park. Tell my SO that it doesn't matter where we eat, but then say no to every place they recommend while masturbating. Understand what it's like to be transgender as I start the long, painful process of transitioning back to the gender I identify as. Depends. If it's like my gender is now male, I don't know, I guess my dysphoria would be gone, but I don't know if I'd even be the same person. If I instead became a cis girl, cry with happiness probably? I'd honestly be happy. As a trans guy, female to male, who's in the closet and poor, it'd save me a lot of money without having to pay for the surgeries. Be topless, go swimming without a shirt, work out without a shirt, walk around the house without a shirt, do yard work without a shirt. Not having to wear a bra, shirt, bikini top all the time would be pretty awesome. We all may joke about masturbation, but think about it. It's the only chance to actually understand what the other partner would feel. That experience might allow you to gain amazing usable knowledge for you. Knowledge of feelings and how to cause them. See how many push-ups I can do, helicopter dick, go out without a shirt, and go to a bar to see if I suddenly like sport while drinking as many beers as I can. If it happens right now, I'll call my wife and A, ask her how she feels about being bisexual and not in the way I think she thinks I mean. B, ask her to be in solution mode rather than in conflict mode when she comes home. Drag. As a woman, I can do drag if I want, and the gay community is really accepting, but I would really want to do drag, which is a really interesting paradox. You become a man, what do? Dress like a woman. Private Snap, OnlyFans, Tinder with ass pics, and Cash App link. Make free money for having a vagina and because there's a bunch of thirsty dudes who can't get laid. 100% real shit. One of my lady pieces got offered like $2K for feet pics. So yeah, I'm gonna need to be on that cash flow first and foremost. I already know enough about pussies and titties. Probably immediately doing research to find out if this change is permanent or not, and crossing my fingers that the answer is yes, because an overnight transition would be awesome compared to going through surgery and hormones and all, which is what I have planned for the next 2 years after I come out. All I'd have to worry about then is the reveal. Hey mom and dad, I kinda woke up in a new body today, hopefully you guys can accept me as I am now as it's permanent and I'm totally cool with it. I think I'd obsess over whether or not I'm my type. Like if I am I also attractive as my original gender? Am I attracted to people with traits similar to myself? Is my appearance even related to my original appearance? If I ever revert back, will I have learned a thing or two about my own appearance and hygiene? Though I believe my actual first thing would be confused panic. Before transforming, I'll nut and freeze it. Then after I transform, I'll take a small piece of it off, unfreeze it, and fertilize myself. This will make my child 100% related to me, so technically they'll be my clone. I'll then ration the semen as long as I can, and I'll have my own army of clones. I mean, I've been dealing with that problem all my life, so any progress I've made towards matching my outside to my inside would go to waste. I'd probably sit myself in a corner and cry. Get myself circumcised and rub one out to see if what people said about circumcised PP being less sensitive is true or not. Probably try to talk to my wife about how and why this happened, and then try and fool around with her. I would be genuinely happy. I enjoy my body as a male, but I feel like I would be much more comfortable with a female body, even with all the negatives, pains, and all. Take a shower, gotta be dirty after all of the science stuff. Going to HR and getting a raise based purely on the fact that I have said penis. Mandatory play with my new body parts, but I'm more interested in how differently people treat me. Give the boys what they wanted for a long time. Am I the only one who'd try to find out how it happened? Technically, if you're a dude and you suddenly become female, you don't just have female sex organs, you'd have the entire gamut of feelings, emotions, and thoughts that a female does too. So it's very unlikely that the first thing you would do is masturbate, because that's not what most women would do. I am trying to think of a normal answer, so I would go to a different shops, buy tampons, and see how many cashiers are perverts. Sorry if cashier is wrong, I don't know how to write it. Experience true freedom by going for a run without having to worry about big ol' uncomfortable sports bra, or anyone staring. Things that you're able to do with the stick down there. What else would I do? Everything else would be the same, only the thing down there would change. Well, I'm a gay man, so being a woman would make it a bit easier to find a partner. I go around and start living a normal life. Master the art of peeing while standing up just so that can turn to my wife and say, "See, it's not that fucking hard." Then I'll write her name in the snow. See if the whole taking off my bra after a long day is the best feeling in the world statement really holds up or not. Sit awkwardly in my room wondering why my bra is loose, spend several minutes trying to hide from everything, and then finally get the courage to look at my new dick. Immediately go up to my crush and ask them what they thought of me, assuming they didn't recognize me. Get heartbroken and learn they never thought anything about me. Then put to the test whether or not men have a better metabolism than women do by eating buckets of fries for a week, and then extremely dieting. Verify if I have a clit. Then proceed to shove things up to it to see how much can a woodchuck would. P. I gotta see what it's like from the other side, and if it really is that fucking hard to aim. Imagine being transgender and just being finished with hormones and surgery, and after all that, you just switch back to your previous gender. Now that would suck. Titties. Play with my titties. Fondle my voluptuous breasts. Toss my knockers around like a salad. Dribble my guy magnets like a basketball. Bounce my jigglypuffs like a balloon. You get the point. Go for a run to feel my body out. It would feel so nice to run without the weight of my breasts. The people who would transgender back again would probably be high. I mean, I do complain about my period and stuff, but I like being a woman. That said, the first thing I would do is measure how long it is and take a leak while standing. Well, I don't know, probably putting donuts on my dick to see how many donuts it can fit. Sell nudes of myself and masturbate to myself when I change back. Go take a piss standing up and then back to my room to jack off. Panic and check the internet to see if it's happening to other people. Play with my boobs, masturbate, and then plan to get fucked to see how it feels. No homo. Throw away my birth control, tampons, pads, straightening iron, makeup, eyelash curler, bras, high heels, Spanx, purse, and nail polish. And then I'd sleep 45 minutes later every day. I don't know, doesn't matter, I'm nearly 8 months pregnant at the moment. Like, where does that go? Find the hottest lesbian possible and have incredible lesbian sex? Masturbate and try gay sex with my boyfriend? Too curious. Pray that I'm old enough to have gone through menopause. Try to get laid and see what it's like for the opposite sex, obviously. Celebrate that I don't have to deal with dysphoria anymore. Have a gangbang, 1v5, 3 holes, 2 hands, fuck it, put it in the hub. Let my wife know. Hun? Something's happened. Sadly, the likelihood that I'd make a terribly ugly woman would probably limit my options. Wonder how even my vagina is bigger than my dick. Fuck yeah! Partay! Winning! My life is finally perfect! Ah! I am now a Nam. What is a Nam? What can he do? The first thing shall be finding out. Masturbate with every sex toy I can find until I black out. Fuck my homie, cause otherwise he's gonna die a virgin. Go get some dick, I guess. Gotta try me some of that. Other than touching private areas, walk around outside at night without fear. Masturbate, play with my tits for a while, and then get laid with a lesbian. Let my homies do me so they won't die a virgin. Get naked in front of a mirror and masturbate. Anyone telling you different is totally lying. See what it feels like to sit down instead of standing up when doing number 1. Be the second man to ever get pregnant if I was to change back. Oh my god, just thinking of all the men turned woman trying to orgasm the first time. Oh, good luck. Go out to find if I were the only one have gender reversed. Find a way to be male again because messing with the universe is not a good thing to do. If my SO is also gender reversed, we have sex the other way. Sigh in relief that guys don't get pregnant or have periods. Yes. Go out to the streets in the midnight and scream, I am a child cannon, everyone! What does that mean, my gender is reversed? Is my penis now facing inwards? Put my dick in a donut. I need to know if it fits. Then compare with a bagel. Look for a job that will take better care of me with less work from me. Gender and sex are different, so I guess I would just use different pronouns and go about my day. Look in the mirror to see how hot I am, then probably get naked to see the rest. Go find my hot straight friend and flirt like mad. Try to figure out how to change back as quickly as possible. I am very happy with my gender. I thought gender had nothing to do with sexual organs. Lay down in the tub and see if my pee can reach the ceiling. I'd be the ugliest fucking woman on the planet, so I'd probably cry. See if I can get laid, then see if I will get offered more money for my job. I get that, but I also point out that technically half of us have already swapped genders. Dye my hair red, and then take some pictures and videos for myself when I turn back. Spend the money I've been saving for the gender switch surgery. Laugh and smile and party in victory because I'm trans and didn't transition yet. I do what every other guy is going to do. Probably either masturbate or go take some nudes in case I switch back. Find out what sex is like for the other half of the equation. If I was lactating, I would go around with my tits using them as squirt guns. I'd be completely unstoppable. Masturbate. I want to know what a woman experiences when she has an orgasm. The first thing I do is never get a period again. Be extra awkward around my family. I have 5 brothers and no sisters. Hope I got a decent pair of tits and then play with them. Slap my fiancé with my penis since he always does it to me. I don't know, I guess try to prove that girls can't poop, and then if I can, JK, girls don't poop. Pee, but like anywhere I want. Maybe over the edge of a mountain. Go outside with no shirt on screaming, I lost my period today. Then rip my underwear off and fuck someone. Gotta check the mirror to find out if I'm attracted to myself. Are you fucking kidding me? I spent the past 2 years transitioning just to have it undone. I saw a meme about stacking donuts on a penis to measure its length. I would probably try that. I'm masturbating. I hear women have better orgasms, and I'm not about to miss that opportunity. I'm male, so I'm elam now. I don't know what this is. Masturbate. Slap my titties around. Knowing my luck, menstruate. I don't know, I'll figure something out. Check out how big of a peen I got. Hey, I can look at myself naked. Fred Jones. Looks at comments. Holy music stops. Helicopter dick, it can't be that hard. Announce myself as the one true transgender. Feel dysphoric. Immediately forget how to change the toilet paper. Strip naked in front of a mirror. Measure. Destroy the patriarchy. Purchase and learn to use pepper spray. Freak the fuck out, probably. In this thread, everyone becoming a prostitute. Probably feel incredible and debilitating gender dysphoria. Get an eggplant. Do yoga. Try to parallel park. Probably suffer from gender dysphoria. Actually start enjoying my life. Go out shirtless. Be kinda happy my man boobs are just boobs now. Discover the inner workings of a woman. Get fucked. Play with my awesome tits. Helicopter penis, as is tradition. Pee. Finger myself for hours. Ask for a raise. Marrying some old rich man. Buy shoes with matching handbags. Complain about my new gender's problems. Mourn the loss of my beard. Masturbate, obviously. Touch my tits and masturbate. Find and massage my G-spot. Titties time. Stick something up my new cooter. Masturbate, probably. Go on a peaceful night walk alone. Masturbate. Jiggle the honkers. First things first is to seduce a guy. Go find someone to buy me dinner and drinks. Take a nap. Oh, fuck, here we go again. Am trans. Probably myself. Touch every body part and finger myself. Lesbian hardcore sex. Have sex. Ask for a pay raise. Ask for a raise. Get a blowjob or 10. Say, what the fuck? Put down another reverse card. Play with my jugs. Think. Think a lot. Wank myself silly. Become thick. What gender is Elam? Ask for a raise. Break that corporate glass ceiling. Become a cam model. Feel my tits. I shout, how dare you reverse my gender? Helicopter penis. In this thread, masturbates. Get a promotion I'm not qualified to receive. Probably cancel my appointment for gender therapy tomorrow.